Raindrops are falling on my head, and just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. So I just
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our podcast. Today, we will dive into the critical conversations at the intersection of business, society, and ethics. I'm your moderator, Intan Nurhaliza. Today, we have a thought-provoking topic of corporate social responsibility is not about improving a company's bottom line, but about relationship between business and society with the consequences for wrong company actions that affect societal expectations. Joining me for this discussion, there are two distinguished guests. On one side, we have Dimas, an advocate for CSR's role in shaping societal expectations. Welcome, Dimas.
Intan, pleasure to be here.
And on the other side, we have Garick, who believes that CSR should primarily focus on enhancing the company's bottom line. Welcome, Garick.
Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you.
Okay, so let's dive in. Dimas, can you start by explaining your perspective on CSR and why you believe it's more about the relationship between business and society than about improving a company's bottom line?
Okay. First of all, CSR stands for corporate social responsibility, which means that it's what you call it, define the role of the corporations and how they must contribute to the society. And there's no such thing as trying to improve the businesses in that word, in the CSR word sentences. So that's why I believe that there is no way that CSR is for improving the businesses of the corporation. And also regarding your question, where the corporation affect the society, I can start by giving you example. In 1989, the Exxon company in America accidentally spilled oil to the Alaskan water. I think the accident is called Alaska Exxon Valdez oil spill, and it's affected the environment. So that's why CSR, I think, is also, in my belief, CSR is to prevent things like that from ever happening again. And it's also back to the first question, why I believe that CSR is just a role just to be a bridge between the businesses and the society, because in order for the corporations to have a good image, a good image, they must contribute to the society, because that's how the world works, right? So yeah, if you want to receive something, you must give something.
Yeah,
I
true.
think that's all I can say.
True. Interesting point, Dimas. Thank you. How about Garrick? What's your take on this? Do you believe CSR should be primarily about the bottom line of the company?
Although, if a company should focus on their profit, their income, companies should also focus on their CSR, because focusing on CSR can also means improving their profit, their bottom line. So an example is that, for example, is wait.
Take your time.
The US LP or Unilever. Unilever, who has released USLP that in 2010, that shows that through implementing CSR to their business operations, the company that they own or create, such as Dove, Ben and Jerry's, and Hellmann's, have outperformed the company's average growth rate. So uh this has demonstrated um um that CSR can also increase a company's income to achieve more money. So um there's no white and black here. There's a gray area between them.
Okay. So you're saying that CSR and profitability are not mutually exclusive, but profitability should be the main driver. So Karimas, how do you respond to that?
I think the answer is not long, but the problem is that in order to gain profit, like I said before, you must contribute to the society, right? So the role of the giving things to the society is still needed here in order for the profit to be achieved. And that's where CSR came in. CSR, like the name suggests, is trying to order the corporation to contribute to the society. Even if some corporations are doing it for profit, but in order to do that, they must still contribute to the society, and that can be happen if there is no CSR. Because previously, if without before the CSR, yes, there's some corporation in the past that have contributed to society, but it's not all of them. Some of them can still just for profit only. Only when the CSR came in, there is a lot of most of the corporations are now obligated to contribute to the society, which is good. But at the same time, it's still just to maintain the relation between business and society. So the answer is yes, yes, there's profit, but profit is not can be happening if the corporation did not contribute to the society, which is due to the existence of the CSR.
Yeah, I agree. I agree on that. That's a valid concern. So Garrick, how do you address the potential risks of focusing too much on the bottom line at the expense of societal expectations?
So um, we all know that the bottom line of the company's needs is, in the end of the day, needed to be met, needed to be surpassed in the supposed expectations, because a company can't do realistically a company cannot do CSR if they don't have the enough resources to do it in the first place. So the company should focus on the bottom line first, first and foremost, to plan their CSR. But they should also know that um, focusing too much on their bottom line can be a negative effect on them. Like Nestle taking the Africans to buying their milk, even though in the long term it's not healthy anymore.
Hmm. Okay, you were correct on that. I agree too on that. So as we wrap up, can you each share your thoughts on the future of CSR? Kadimas, maybe?
Maybe what I say that CSR is a good thing for the corporations because even though there's still some misconduct or in harsher word abuse conducted by the corporation, at least CSR can be used by the people to make the corporations accountable for their actions. So I can say that the future of CSR might be in a good way, and
Yeah.
I'm hopeful
It
for
might
it.
be bright. Yeah.
Might be bright, yeah,
Hmm.
in the future.
Yeah. I hope so too. How about Garrick? Any thoughts on the future of CSR?
Well, CSR first and foremost is um well, although it's good, from my understanding and from what I've researched on my own, taking responsibility is meaning taking out resources, spending money to clean up your mess, a company's own mess, and to make spending their hard of profits um to to please other people, to please their public opinion. So realistically, it's not the most um, profitable outcome, because that's why I'm thinking that it might be mixed. But there are examples that companies do earn quite a lot because of CSR. That's why I think the future of CSR is quite mixed, in my opinion.
So, yeah, that's also true. Okay, as we wrap this up, thank you both for sharing your insights. It's clear that CSR is a multifaceted concept that requires a balance between societal responsibility and business profitability. I appreciate your perspectives on this important topic. Thank you for tuning in to our podcast. We hope you enjoyed today's discussion, and I'll see you on another time. Bye.